Hello everyone, I'm Jessica Morton and today I'm going to show you how to add using two-digit numbers with regrouping. Our equation is 83 plus 79. We have a plus sign, which means we are trying to find the total number. By that, you can see we have a math mountain over here, and we've represented the equation in this format so that you notice that when you put together 83 and 79, at the top of the math mountain is going to be the total, which is going to be a bigger number than these two combined. So I really like using a math mountain. It helps make the equation a little bit more visible and purposeful. We understand that we are looking to put these together to find our total. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my tens and ones in each number. I like to do a little bit of thinking before I start solving. I know that when I look at this 3 and this 9, if I know my math facts, I know that 3 plus 9 makes 12, which means there's going to be a 10 that we're going to need to regroup and put with the other 10s. So I'm going to keep that in mind. So I'm going to have a 2 in my ones, and then I'm going to add that 10 to the 8 and the 7. So I know 8 tens plus 7 tens makes 15. And it's not just 15, it's 15 tens. That would be saying 150, I'm sorry, but 15 groups of 10 make 15 groups of 10 make 150. And then I'm going to add one more 10 to that from the 12 when we added our ones together, and that's going to give me 16 tens. So just by looking at this problem, I'm able to figure out that we're going to have 162. But now I'm going to represent it with my base 10 blocks just to make sure I've got this right. So first I'm going to represent the 10s I'm going to decompose the 8 and the 7. So this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So that's the 80 and 3. I'm going to add 3 over here. 1, 2, 3. So there we have 83. Now I'm going to represent 79 and decompose it to the nearest 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70. Now, I put a space between my groups of 5. It helps me to see when I have groups of 10 easier, by the way. So, okay, I'm not finished. So that's 70. Now I'm going to add 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so back to the problem. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my ones. We have 3 ones plus 9 ones. Do you see 10 in there? Yes, that's right. There is 10. If I were to move this 1 10 over here, you'll see 5 and 5. And we are going to make that 10. Just like that, I can move it over here. So now I'm left with 2 ones, and I'm going to go ahead and write that 2 to represent that 2. Now we're going to look at our 10s. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Right there, those 5 10s and these 5 10s make 100. So I am going to take that, and there I have 100. So I'll leave it over here and I'll just write 100. Whoops. And now I'm going to count the rest of my tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And if I put it all together, 100 plus 60 plus 2 equals 162, which is what we predicted earlier. So what we did was we regrouped. Now I'm going to show you a different way to do it. I'm going to do it using quick tens and hundreds instead of the base 10 blocks. So next time I'm going to draw it 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83. And then I'm going to draw 79 now. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. Okay. So now I'm going to change this color to black. Right now I'm going to show you that we're going to add up our ones. We know that 3 plus 9 makes 12, and there's a 10 in 12. So we're going to find the 10. So we're going to say it's right here. Actually, we'll just go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll just, let me do that again. I'm sorry. Let's just use this. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I believe that's 6 and 4. Good. Nope, we missed one. There it is, 10. Let's count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So all of this, we're going to regroup and put over here. Okay. So now we have, now we have 2 ones left like we originally had before. And then if we count these, we see we have a group of 100 right over here. Because if you count by tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, here's 100. So we're regrouping this and saying that this is a group of 100, and then we count our leftover tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, so that leaves us with 162 again. Another way I'd like to solve this is by putting it, here what I'm going to do is I'm going to erase, or I'm going to delete this and make more space. We'll delete this work. I'm going to do a lot of drawing now. We're going to do number bonds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, you can keep it in black, I'm going to take 83 and decompose it to 80 and 3. And I'm going to do the same thing over here, 70 and 9. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my ones. 3 plus 9, we know that it makes 12. And then I'm going to put together 80 and 70, which makes 150. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to decompose 12 to the nearest 10 and say 10 and 2. And then here, I'm going to actually decompose this to 150. And the only 10s I have left are 50 and 10. So that's going to make 60. And then I'm going to bring down 100 and 2. And I'll put them together. 100 plus 60 plus 2. It all makes 162. Another way to do this is in the show all totals method. So here I'm going to take 83 and I'm going to add 79 like this. And what you do when you use show all totals is you start with the tens first. You know that 8 tens plus 7 tens makes 150. We've already went through that. So this is 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. We added this when we regrouped, but when we begin with it with just in tens, it's 150. And then we look at our ones. So we put a 0 in the ones place. So you have 150, and you're just going to add the tens, the ones now. So you would say 3 plus 9 is 12. And then you start with the hundreds. 100. 5 tens plus 1 10 is 6 10. And then 0 ones plus 2 ones is 2. So this is 162. This is called show all totals. And the last way I'm going to show you is just, you can call it new groups above or new groups below. This is the way we learned when I was in school, but with a twist. So when you do new groups below, you go to your ones first and say 3 plus 9 is 12, and you put 2 ones here. And then to show the 10 that you're regrouping, instead of putting it above, you put it below. And then you would say 8 plus 7 is 15, plus 1 is 16. 16 tens. So you're basically showing this 100 is over here. And you get 162. If you like doing it above, it's the same thing, except instead of putting it below, you can just put it above the 8. That's new groups above. One more way, if you like this kind of format, you could do that in expanded form like this. You could just say 8, and you can do it in a more linear way. 83 equals 80 plus 3. And then you do the same thing here. 79 equals 70 plus 9. And we are adding. So just put that plus sign to remind yourself. And you could say 3 plus 9 is 12, and you put the 2 here. But instead of putting a 1 here, you can put a 10 to show that you're regrouping a 10. So then you would say 10 plus 80 is 90. 90 plus 70 is 160. So you would put the 60 here. And because we said it's 160, because we made a group of 100, you can put the 100 over here and then just bring it to the bottom. And you're left with 100 plus 60 plus 2, which equals 162. All right, everybody. So those are all a bunch of ways that you can add 2-digit numbers using regrouping. And one of the reasons why I really like putting all math problems first in a math mountain is that it gives us a purpose, and it helps us to understand that we are looking for a number greater than the 2 add-ins. So because we're using a plus sign in this equation, we know that we're looking for a total. And sometimes it might be a minus sign, and when it's a minus sign, that means you have a total and you're taking away an add-in to find another one. Or sometimes you're just looking for a missing add-in. Either way, setting it up on a math mountain first is a great way to understand what you're really looking for. So I hope you enjoyed this and find this helpful. Thank you for watching.